We all know nobody's here for some stupid intro, so let's get right into this. We know what Rey Dau is already. We just need to know how to kill this tougher son of a gun now. First things first is your gear check. The Rey Dau deals thunder damage and inflicts thunderblight, which makes you easier to stun. You do not want to be frozen in place when this thing comes barreling at you, or you'll be in for a world of pain. You could bring some thunder resistant armor, of course, and if you've got gear with blight resistance, even better. Now, what hurts it the most? It's weak to ice, and water weapons are also pretty effective. So bust out that frostburst blades, ice glaives, or water charge blades and go to town. Some skills to prioritize is the ice attack or the water attack. Critical element is always great, and of course, don't forget about Charge Master for those long-lasting elemental boosts. Now for the fun part, the part breaking. Focus on the wings and the tail. When charged, if those parts hit the ground, they trigger fulgurite explosions and they supercharge Rey Dau's attacks. Break them early to stop this kind of madness. And after those discharge attacks, keep in mind that the head does become a weak spot, so keep an eye out for that moment of vulnerability and be sure to take advantage of it. Alright, now we're talking movesets. This Rey Dau Arch-Tempered style can really deal some serious damage if you go in unprepared. Here are their must-know attacks for this encounter. First, we'll start with the Charge Smash. This is where it rears up and slams itself down, causing a huge ground burst. The good news? If it misses, it gets stuck, and that, my friends, is a free damage window. You've got the Dive to Arm attack, which is the same idea as the Charge Smash attack. If it misses, there's your damage window. Punish that sucker hard. This next move is something I like to call the Earth Slice attack. You'll want to watch out for this one. This is when it drags its arm and releases an electricity trail. Do not try to roll through this. That does not work. Another move it has is its Lightning Burst attack. This is a big flashy mouth beam. When Rey Dau starts crackling and glowing, start your repositioning at that moment. Don't delay. It's got a Horn Thrust and a Thrust attack, which are pretty self-standard. They're fast forward rushes. Don't dodge backwards from these attacks, you probably won't get out of the way. You'll want to be dodging to the left or the right here. Finally, if you're like me, you always find yourself stabbing the monsters in the butt. But be careful with the Rey Dau, because it's got a tail slam, tail sweep, and tail swipe attack that it can combo together. So you don't want to get greedy or you'll take a lot of damage real quick before you can even stand. Now, if it's been a little while, maybe you forgot or you're even still learning the Rey Dau, here are some great counterplay tips to keep in mind. Bring earplugs for its weak roar, because that's always a good call to stop that silly stun for 3 seconds. Nullberries are essential for cleaning Thunderblight when you're affected. Pitfall traps do still work, so be sure to utilize them. As far as flash pods go, yes, they're effective as long as you don't overuse them. They can buy you some real breathing room. Now lastly, shock traps. Don't even try to use these. This is a Thunder Beast, remember? Now once you actually take down this Thunder Lizard the Arch-Tempered style, you'll unlock the Rey Dau Gamma set. This has high resistances, flashy bonuses, and it pairs oh so beautifully with an ice or water build. Trust me, this fight might zap your nerves, but the payoff is absolutely worth it. Sorry, I was just dying to add an electric pun before the video is over. So to recap, bring ice or water weapons, stack that thunder resistance, break wings, break the tail, and punish those discharge windows or when those attacks miss. And most importantly, be sure to subscribe so you can enter my 4th and my biggest AAA game giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers, where I'll be giving away a game of their choice to 3 lucky subscribers. Comment down below what game you'd pick if you won, and stay tuned for a future video where we go over all the details in the announcement.
Happy hunting, hunters. Thanks for watching.